Dear viewers, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is digital banks. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. Recently, Niti Aayog has released a discussion paper titled Digital Banks, a proposal for licensing and regulatory regime for India, seeking comments. Now let's understand what are digital banks. Digital banks or DBs are banks as defined in the Banking Regulation Act 1949, that is BR Act. As the name suggests, these banks would principally rely on the internet and other proximate channels to offer their services and not physical branches to mitigate the financial deepening challenges being faced in the country. However, to be a bank in the full sense of its legal definition, it is proposed that DBs will be subject to prudential and liquidity norms at par with the incumbent commercial banks. These entities will issue deposits, make loans, and offer the full suite of services that the BR Act empowers them to. Methodology for licensing and regulatory template. The discussion paper constructs an equal-weighted digital bank regulatory index comprising of 4 factors: entry barriers, competition, business restrictions, and technological neutrality. It also maps the elements of these indices against the 5 benchmark jurisdictions of Singapore, Hong Kong, United Kingdom, Malaysia, Australia, and South Korea. Now let's discuss about the need and significance. The paper noted that India's public digital infrastructure, especially UPI, has successfully demonstrated how to challenge established incumbents. UPI transactions measured have surpassed Rs 4 lakh crore in value. Aadhaar authentications have passed 55 lakh crore. Therefore, India is at the cusp of operationalizing its own open banking framework. These indices demonstrate India has the technology stack to fully facilitate DBs. Creating a blueprint for digital banking regulatory framework and policy offers India the opportunity to cement her position as the global leader in fintech at the same time as solving the several public policy challenges she faces. Moving on to the Banking Regulation Act 1949. This act was originally enacted as Banking Companies Act 1949. The act gives following powers to Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, to supervise the appointment of boards and management of the banks, to lay down instructions for audits, to control mergers, liquidation, and moratorium, to provide directives on banking policy, impose penalty, and to regulate operations of the bank. Moving on to the question for today. Consider the following statements. 1. Digital banks are banks as defined under the BR Act 1949. 2. Digital banks can only offer loans. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.